John in Minneapolis. Hey, John, what's on your mind?
Yeah, I wanted to say, when you started the program, it breeds racism. It breeds the kinds of problems that we're seeing right now, and it is, an end result of years and years of Reaganomics. And I think that, I was very depressed yesterday, but after I listened to what you had played as far as what Bernie said, what Hillary said, I really do think that I can be proud of the Democratic Party, and I think I can get behind Hillary because I can see that she is really changing and evolving her views in a direction that I think would be beneficial to the country.
Yeah, well, she and the party are responding to the people. I mean, it's really just that simple.
Yeah, it just blows me away. I was just listening to that, and I'm thinking, wow, this is so exciting that, we really did I'm a Bernie supporter, and I worked very hard on the Bernie campaign here in Minnesota, and, my work has not been in vain. It really has meant something, and not just me. There were lots of other people, too, and so this is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Great day, really.
And the other point that Bernie made, and he made it early in his speech, and I don't want to drag Shane to go back and find it, but I'll just tell you about it. Is he said basically, the revolution is not over. This is not the end at all. This is not the end of Bernie's efforts. This is not the end of the efforts of people all across this country who believe in the values, ideals, and policy positions that he's been preaching, essentially, and not 100% of those have made them into the Democratic platform, and not 100% of them are going to be supported by Hillary Clinton.
Right.
And we're just going to have to live with that. I mean, that's welcome to the grown-up world. This is politics. But the key to the whole thing, the reason why, in my opinion, the reason why Secretary Clinton has basically abandoned her husband's DLC. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, really seriously abandoned the DLC. And the reason why I think that if she becomes president, hopefully when she becomes president, she will continue to have abandoned the DLC and moved back to the era of of Franklin Roosevelt through Lyndon Johnson. And is because we, the people, are holding her feet to the fire and holding the Democratic Party's feet to the fire. And people like you and me, John, I'm sorry.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just very, very hopeful. And I think, she seems very sincere. I don't think it's just that she's just saying this to appease us and then she's going to go back.
Yeah. See, I don't think she can. That's my point. I think that the days of politicians being able to make a nice speech and then do something completely different are largely over. Social media is not going to allow it to happen. The movement's not going to allow it to happen. The 13 million people who voted for Bernie are not going to allow it to happen. And the probably another 13 million who feel the same. Actually, probably another 100+ million. You look at all the surveys, of what the issues are that people care about, and basically it's Bernie's agenda. So, yeah, I'm with you.
I just wanted to say one more thing. I just wanted to say thank you for all that you have done to make this happen. I think that you have played a big role in this and your staff, and I appreciate that.
Well, thank you, John. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We do our best.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for the call. It's nice to hear from you. And I want to say this is a really consequential moment, and it's going to move forward, and Bernie is going to campaign all around the country, not just for Hillary Clinton, but for these issues. And this is how we keep these issues, this is how we keep this stuff solid. This is how we move the entire Democratic Party to the left. We've been talking for years on this program, both with Bernie and with a lot of other people. And back in the day with Tim Carpenter, when he was still alive, when he started Progressive Democrats of America, PD America, about an inside-outside strategy, about the outside groups, whether it's Black Lives Matter or whether it's Progressive Democrats of America, the outside groups pushing, being in the streets, being loud, running social media, getting the word out, and working on the inside by getting good progressives elected to office and by supporting those progressives who are already in office in the work that they're doing in getting reelected. And that inside-outside game is something that is actually coming together right now. And by right now, I mean over the last year, in my opinion. And it's coming together in a really positive way. And, much like we saw the Tea Party, which was a largely AstroTurf organization, largely funded by the Koch brothers and a few other cranky billionaires, you see the Tea Party having this incredible influence on to the point of virtually taking over the Republican Party. In fact, their nominee now, Donald Trump, came out of the Tea Party. I mean, that's how he got there. We're seeing now, that was a toxic takeover, right? That was by the billionaires basically, and the malcontents and the uninformed, the Fox so-called news viewers. But here on the Democratic side, we're seeing the actual solid, real, historic values of the Democratic Party coming forward once again. This is a repudiation of neoliberalism. This is an embrace of genuine liberalism. This is an embrace of genuine progressive values by both Senator Sanders and by Secretary Clinton. And hopefully, this will have not just an impact on the presidential race, but this will help progressives. This will help, a progressive America take back the United States Senate, take back the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives is going to be a real challenge because even though Democrats got 5 million more votes for the House of Representatives last year than Republicans did, Republicans control the House because of a very sophisticated gerrymandering program in 2010, paid for, again, with big bucks from cranky billionaires. And so we've got this gerrymandering. So we've got to do something about that, too. I mean, there's the list is so long. Although, both Bernie and Hillary talked about that. They didn't specifically name gerrymandering, but they talked about the importance of an affirmative right to vote. Everybody should be registered when they're 18 years old. We need participation of everybody in this country. Back with your calls.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.